We are definitely here at Lake Compounce. It's in Connecticut, right outside Hartford, and it's a warm day.
Yeah, I got out of the car and immediately was like, oh, I might want to be exploring that water park portion.
Yeah, let's check it out. It's our first time here. So getting to the park, definitely very confusing. Basically, you have to pass the park and you have to do this big loop. So if you think you're going the wrong way, you're probably heading the right way. Keep that in mind. We actually pulled into the employee parking lot thinking that was the real parking lot. And we're like, how do we get to the real parking lot? And apparently it's such a common issue that employees are given pieces of paper with instructions on how to get to the real parking lot. So yeah, it's not just us, it's a very common occurrence. It looks like we came here when they're holding their Bites and Pints food and drink festival. They got some banners up on the side. Oh, it's kind of cool. They have like a where do you stand attraction heights thing and a list of what height you need to be to ride all the attractions over there. Oh, there's a tunnel you go under. So check this out. I think the park started in 1846. You know, why else would they have it? I think that's when they started. And they're celebrating their 175th year. That's pretty cool. This is just so cool. I love tunnels that start off the park. And this one like immediately starts off the park. Looks like you start to enter the park by entering here, and you make your way around the carousel statue. This is literally one of the most stunning park entrances I've ever seen. This is amazing. I think I found a hidden lobster. I think that's maybe like the park's hidden Mickeys. So up here in the window, this is a building above the admissions thing. There's a lobster up there. Let me zoom in. So this is what the lobster looks like. I hope this is a thing where they just hide lobsters around the place, because that'd be pretty cool. Alright, so we're in the park. That line took about 20 minutes, so keep in mind, if you're only here for one day, get to the park very early. We hit some traffic, so we couldn't, but yeah, get to the park very early. You'll be the first one in. Oh my gosh, look! They got like an animatronic up there. Of course, they're playing music, so I can't hear what he's saying. Oh, he's shooting water. Oh, there's another one. The other one must shoot water too. So one of the things we could make out him saying is the Boo Blasters will never catch me or something like that. So I think the second floor of that building is a Boo Blasters ride. Like they have it like Kings Island and some other Cedar Fair parks. First we're gonna do this, a very small, tiny coaster before this line gets too long. You're fine. It was a fun coaster. It's small, fun. We did it for the credit.
Yeah, at least it was one of those kiddie ones that doesn't hurt you as an adult. So that was nice.
Up next is Zoomerang, which is their boomerang type coaster. I love the paint scheme. It's all blue and it's a newly painted blue. Welcome to Zoomerang. Check out the back of this boomerang, the lift function. They actually painted a little face on it. That's so cool. Look at that little face. They should do that for more boomerangs. It's really just a cool little add-on that they can do. Like, why not? Alright, that boomerang was nice. It wasn't that bad. Some boomerangs really rock you from side to side. This one was decent.
Yeah, not too bad for a boomerang.
Yeah. we spoke with an employee who suggested we do the Sawmill, which is their like log flume ride. He said it gets a very long line, especially on hot days like this, so we're gonna go do that right now. This park is just really well kept. Like, look at these flower beds over here. And the ground's all freshly paved. My gosh, this is a beautiful park. And here is the Sawmill. Sawmill plunge. Oh, in front of it they have 175. Dang it, it's not open right now. Okay, we'll come back to it. To the left of Sawmill is actually their Thunder and Lightning ride. And they have like a fake booth over here, the Lake Compounce weather station. They have a book that says Weather for Dummies, and they even have a dummy in there. I guess who's trying to read the weather. But yeah, let me show you what the Thunder and Lightning ride looks like. It has some great theming already. Weather station, today's forecast, severe storm warning with thunder and lightning throughout the area today. And this is what the Thunder and Lightning ride is. I don't actually know what this ride type is called, but basically it swings you from side to side. But I really like the theming. This one's painted, it has lightning bolts on either side of it. I love this park, my gosh, they're so good. Up next, we're doing this orange coaster. It's called Phobia. The Fear Coaster is its tagline. Similar to one in Discovery Kingdom, Six Flags, Busch Gardens Tampa, and some other parks. This is a very common coaster type.
With every breath I breathe you out, we just can't take it any higher. It's only fair we let each other go without. Oh, this is hard to admit. I don't long for your kiss, and I know you don't care. Oh, what we had was a bliss.
Phobia was exactly like all the other coasters of this style.
I totally forgot about it. Sometimes I have trouble keeping things in check of like, what was that like? But I enjoyed this type actually better than the Zoomerang.
Yeah, it's a fun coaster. Up next is Ghost Hunt.
Yeah.
This is the original like Ghost Hunt Boo Blasters ride. And look at the theming! Oh my gosh, this ride looks so fun! Oh, I'm very much looking forward to this. Dark rides are always amazing in any park, and hopefully this one's pretty good. Oh, look at that, it says dedicated.
Donkey's there. Wilson got Lucifer before Lucifer died. Bye, Lucifer. So long, Lucifer. Go get him, tigers.
It's kind of a funny sign right outside the entrance. Beware of ghosts. Ah, never mind. Don't worry about the ghosts. So that was probably the best version of Boo Blasters we've been on. Everything worked. The laser guns worked. It was able to shoot stuff in it accurately, measured it. That everything in there just seemed very clean.
Yeah, I like that you can kind of actually sort of see where you're trying to shoot. That helps make it a bit easier, more fun. I like that one.
It's a good ride. So these are some of the booths that you can actually get some very specialized foods at. This one looks pretty good. The caramel banana pound cake. Wow. And they do have tasting cards here, the prices. This one is their cheese booth. And obviously we like cheese, so we might have to go to this one later on. Ooh, they even have a Latin Bites booth. That kind of looks fun. Up next is Wildcat. Ooh, and a water fountain. This is a pretty cool entrance that they got with this like fake coaster up here. I like that. Wildcat was a rough wooden coaster. One and done, basically. Yeah, backs are hurting a lot. While we're waiting in line for Wildcat, we were looking at the water park here, and it looks pretty amazing, especially since it's a hot day. Here's one of the menus for the restaurants that they have, Crockpot Cafe. This looks like a pretty good, like pulled pork grinder, sausage and pepper. Oh my gosh. I'm looking forward to eating here. Oh, they even have a little crocodile statue. He's holding a tiny crocodile statue. Look at this little guy. Oh my gosh, he's so adorable. I love this statue. Here's the entrance for their water park. It's called Crocodile Cove. They do have a lazy river, and it just looks very inviting on this warm day. So this is the lazy river right here, and there's a walkway over there that we need to get to. Oh, and by the way, this is Lake Compounce, what the park is named after. They basically encircle the whole lake. So check out this coaster in front of us. It basically hugs the tree line all along the back side of the park. You can see it running all along here. Alright, so right now we're going to do the Lakeside Trolley to get over to the other half of the park. Oh wow, this is definitely like an old trolley ride. It's pretty cool. Wow.
It's time that we put out the fire. With every breath I breathe you out, we just can't take it any higher. It's only fair we let each other go without.
Oh wow, as we exit the trolley, which is over here is that one wooden roller coaster that runs alongside the backside of the park. And look at the view that coaster gets. It just comes out of the tree line, has this great big open field. Oh wow, that's gonna be a fun coaster. But now we're gonna get a little bit wet. We're gonna do the rapids ride. Thunder River raft ride. By the way, let me show you how wet we got. We're in line to do it again since the line is so. Here's how wet Crystal got. So her pants are pretty soaked. So you can't get wet on it. And it was only just the two of us on a raft ride, so it wasn't even weighted down. So keep that in mind. Alright, that was a pretty fun raft ride. Definitely do it in the morning because I can see this being a very long line later in the day. But it is kind of segmented from the park where maybe not, I don't know. Yeah,
because people have to come so far out to get to here that I think a lot of people are like especially if they come here and find it's a long line, don't want to do it. So I think that deters some people from coming out this way.
But it is a good raft ride. With a full raft, I can see you getting pretty wet. There are not any water features that spray into the boat. So keep that in mind. It's not like Popeye's bilge rats or whatever where you just get drenched no matter what. You only get drenched from like the downslopes going into the water. Looks like over here next to the raft ride entrance, they have like a golf range. It's not currently running, but that totally looks like a golf range. Maybe biodegradable balls are used and shot into the lake. We're walking back here because we heard that there's a train station entrance over here. To our right is the raft ride. We do believe the train station is somewhere back here along this path. And they have the Lake Compounce logo on this building, the bathroom building over here. To our right is some sort of like picnic food booth area where you can like, you know, cater to a large party. So I was just saying they definitely have room for expansion. They could turn this whole picnic area into multiple rides. And so yeah, this park has what a lot of parks probably want, room to grow. There's just so much space here. And around this park, it's kind of empty. It's not built up like other parks, like Knott's Berry Farm's landlocked, Disneyland landlocked, even Universal Orlando, that's landlocked. Crystal just pointed out something. The train here, it's called CP Huntington train, which is this same train they had at Quasi Amusement Park, which we were at yesterday. It's really interesting. The load platform for this train station is shaped like a U. It goes around.
Welcome to the CP Huntington train. All guests must sanitize their hands prior to boarding. Please keep your arms and legs inside the train at all times and remain seated for the duration of the ride. Secure all loose articles like bags and backpacks. The Compounce is not responsible for any loss of all. Thank you.
Oh, baby geese! All done with the train ride. We're going off to that Crockpot Cafe that we saw earlier. We're gonna eat there for lunch. All right, here's what we got for lunch. I originally wanted the pulled pork grinder. They did not have that, so I had to get the chicken tenders with waffle fries. Got a side of mac and cheese because mac and cheese is amazing. Crystal got the mac and cheese meal and it comes with 2 sides of veggies. She got mashed potatoes and carrots. And it's a good sized meal. Each one of these, this was 6. I think this is 14. Hers was, I think, 9 or something like that. She got a milk to drink.
This is 5, but I think it's a good size.
Yeah, $5, good size. And then the soda fountain drinks were, I think, like 4. So it's not a cheap meal, but it compares with other theme parks. Lunch was pretty good. Crystal wasn't too much of a fan of her carrots, but other than that, everything was good. As we sit in our lunch spot, I can't help but notice that they have this beautiful lake over here, but they're not really doing anything with it. Quasi Amusement Park, which we were just at, they had pedal boats, they had kayaks, they had a boat tour of their lake. But Lake Compounce doesn't have any of that. So it's just a lake, it's just sitting there. I wish they had some sort of like something to do with the lake. Alright, we're outside and we're looking at their Dippin' Dots stand. Looks like they have a special flavor, unicorn cake. We're making our way over to the Ferris wheel, and it looks like Phobia, this orange coaster, is not running. There's nobody in line, so definitely glad we did that first thing in the morning. Maybe keep that in mind too, that it might close later for you. Boulder Dash is closed as well. Wow. Look at this grilled cheese restaurant they got. They're using a whole bunch of like crocodiles or alligators. I don't know which one, but look at him. Oh, that's adorable. I take back what I said earlier about Phobia not running. It is running. I guess the load time was just extremely low. But it also has hardly any line. What? How? This coaster would usually have like an hour-long wait at any Six Flags or Busch Gardens park. How is it so low? That Ferris wheel had some pretty amazing views, and Crystal got a small nap on it, so it was a success. All right, we're gonna do Zoomer's Gas and Go. It's a tiny car ride. It's next to Zoomerang, which actually looks down at the moment. So yeah, let's do this. Kind of interesting, on the car ride they have advertisements for Storyland. And if you remember our Storyland visit, they actually had an advertisement for Lake Compounce. So it's kind of cool that the two parks are basically promoting each other like this. Although the Lake Compounce sign was a little bit older and faded than this one. This one looks very brand new and crisp. Check out this bird chilling above the queue. Looks pretty adorable. Zoomer's Gas and Go. It was a fun miniature car ride. You didn't get to control the speed of the thing, but you did get to control, you know, if it goes left or right, and the horn. Yeah, fun car ride. Currently waiting for the log flume ride. It is a very long line. Everybody wants to do this. Well, everybody's leaving. They closed down the ride, sadly. Oh, someone has a huge banana, and it's blue. Parkour, 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 parkour. Parkour, parkour, parkour. So yeah, sadly the log flume closed down, but that's okay, it happens at every park. But there's just so much to do in this park, it's so fun. We were just speaking with an employee and they said they basically redid this whole park over the last year to make it the best park possible for this season. And you know what, it really does look like it. The upkeep is just phenomenal. Look at this line through the woods that Boulder Dash makes. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be an amazing coaster. We're gonna try and do it right now. Look at all the awards this place has won. Or this coaster, I should say. Boulder Dash. 5 years best wooden coaster. 2004, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. Alright, your photo is now ready. So they take your photo on the ride and you can see it at the exit up ahead. So we ended up buying our picture. It comes in this nice little booklet. And this is what that picture looks like. Crystal, of course, heard, oh, the cameras are coming from these two in the behind us, but me, I'm just loving life. But yeah, it's kind of a cool picture. It's 2 for $20, and it's a pretty good size. Alright, Boulder Dash, one of the best wooden coasters we've been on. Absolutely amazing. If you're a fan of the Beast, this is pretty much like that.
It's like it, but not the same. The Beast is still much longer. That's like 3 minutes something, I think. But this is still a nice long roller coaster.
It's a great coaster. Absolutely doesn't hurt your back at all, in my opinion. Just super long. You're rushing through the woods, trees all around you. It's excellent. By the way, the line for Boulder Dash, probably an hour and a half, but the line for Phobia behind me, this orange one, it's like 5 minutes. I don't understand that. Usually that line's like an hour at other parks, but here, Boulder Dash being just such an amazing coaster, everybody just wants that. Look at this slushie that Crystal got. It's in this fun little cup. It's huge. And refills are like $2, I think. Well worth it. It's a hot day. We need more liquid refreshment. Heading to their Main Street area now. We passed by this area pretty darn fast in the morning to try and get all the coasters done. But now we're slowly checking it out. Chuckles, Menge Creamery, the Potato Patch. Looks like a potato themed store. And over here is their Lake Compounce Emporium. We're gonna head in there, see what they got. They got some plushies over here. More over here. They even got otters and unicorns and a crystal. They got a lot of cute little plushies here. They even have a bear that says Lake Compounce. They got shirts that say Lake Compounce as well. Some hats with the names of their coasters. That's Phobia right there. Lake Compounce, Lake Compounce. Check out these pins that they have. And then they also have a car magnet and a patch over here. I really like this design of this shirt. This one's really cool. I like the lines and stuff that they use there. And it's a kind of a cool long sleeve. They have a little critter section. A whole bunch of little critters, and behind it says Lake Compounce. I don't know the relationship between critters and Lake Compounce though. We ended up buying a magnet as normal. They did have a good selection of magnets, high quality in my opinion. So yeah, we're pretty happy with that. Little motorcycle ride over here.
They have the Lost Parents area.
Oh, they have a Lost Parents sign back there. Here's what the sign looks like, Lost Parents. Look at these statues they got. An elephant balancing on a clown on either side, and the balloons say Circus World. So I guess this is a small themed land around the circus. We're passing by this building right now, and the animatronic is not outside. So apparently he's not always outside. He just pops out randomly throughout the day. They have some other kiddie rides back there. They look kind of cool. And then over here they have the newest version of like the classic swing ship, a swinging like pendulum circle of doom. It is closed right now though, sadly. Up next we're doing their dino expedition. Let's check it out. Why are you waving? Run! They have dino jokes here. Which dinosaurs were the best policemen? The Triceratops. Here's a Stegosaurus. This guy's name is Spike, and he has buttons that you can push. Crystal, push the button. Wrong button. Okay, I think the buttons might not be working at the moment. Sadly. Crystal, why didn't the dinosaur cross the road? Because there weren't any. This is a very impressive dinosaur. Very lifelike, an Ankylosaurus. That is very impressive, actually.
Rawr. It means I love you in dinosaur. Rawr, rawr, rawr. What makes more noise than a dinosaur?
A Rorosaurus?
2 dinosaurs.
Some more tiny dinosaurs over here, and a bigger one. An even bigger one, a Brachiosaurus. Right behind it's the main road, by the way, right behind this gate. And they have some pterodactyls and pterodons over here. Got one in the tree. Although the one in the tree, it kind of looks like it's being hanged, you know, for some crime. So, yeah. So I wonder if they got some of these dinosaurs from like Carowinds or like Worlds of Fun, because they used to have a dinosaur walkthrough like this, but they got rid of them a while ago. So I kind of wonder. Some more dinosaurs over here. Some velociraptors. And then you have a crystal over here. Crystalsaurus. That means I love you. And then over here you have Rexy. They gave him a nickname, Rexy. He's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. He likes long walks on the beach and is looking for that special someone. Uh-oh. Days without incident. Oh, I wonder who got attacked. Got some eggs that you can actually take your picture with over here. It's kind of cool. Crystal's gonna get in one of the eggs. And lastly, they have a dig area here where children can dig for bones. And just to confirm, these are fake T-Rex bones. They aren't serial killer victim bones. The line for their ghost hunt is definitely getting longer. It was like a walk-on when we did it, but now maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. We're basically done with the park. We've done all the rides that we wanted to do, and then a few extra. We haven't done all the rides at the park, mind you, so there's a ton of other rides to do. But we've done the ones that we're most excited for. Look at this, they got a pickle guy, Mr. Pickle with glasses as one of their prizes. All right, we're here at the barbecue, Southern BBQ food booth, and we're gonna get the caramel banana pound cake. All right, so we got the pound cake, and this was, I think, $6.49 like 9 or something like that. And it is a very good size for a food event. Most food events, they probably give you a bite like this big. This is a lot of food. I like their food event. By the way, Crystal got the truffle fries too, and they're also a very good size portion. So let's dig in and see how they are. So thoughts on the truffle fries and the banana pound cake. They forgot to add 2 ingredients in both. I feel like the pound cake, I had one tiny bite of banana, and the truffle fries, I don't feel like they added the truffle to. Crystal agrees with me. Other than that, they're really good quantities. I think they maybe just forgot 2 ingredients. But I might try it again, because hopefully, you know, they got everything right. What is this desecration? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Somebody put their towel on baby crocodile. What? How dare they? How dare this family? Why? That's actually not, they shouldn't be doing that to a statue. The back of the park, which is called the South End, is open from 12 until 2 hours before the park closes. So that includes basically this trolley, the rapids, and the train station back there. And I believe you're not allowed past this point. You know, obviously this is probably fine. We're looking at bumblebees over there, but you know, you're not supposed to go back to the south section anymore. Check out this giant theming that they have in front of their like drop tower ride. It's called Downtime, so it makes sense that the clock is here. Oh, it just spun really fast. I like that. While we wait for the Dippin' Dots, I wanted to show off they actually have a payphone. Like, who does that? Who has payphones nowadays? Well, flash forward a bit. Park's closing up and it's coming down. It's starting to rain a lot. But we did get our Dippin' Dots flavor. And it looks delicious.
Unicorn cake.
Unicorn cake. Let's give it a try and figure out what kind of flavor it is.
To me, it sort of tastes like it's a confetti style cake. It's got some crunchy bits in it too.
It's coming down and they're playing the Finding Nemo music as we're exiting the park now.
Just keep swimming.
Oh my gosh. The tunnel is an amazing light show. Alright, we're a little bit wet right now. It started to just rain, and I love that. It was a great park.
Yeah, I really love the theming, the landscaping. It's really immersive. Absolutely
Beautiful park. We were blown away when we first walked in and everything was newly painted, newly cemented or asphalted. Absolutely gorgeous park. They had some amazing rides. Boulder Dash, easily probably in my top 25 coasters. It's definitely worth a trip out here. It is amazing. And they had some other good rides, and yeah, I mean, I can't think of anything else to say.
Yeah, and they have one of the unique Dippin' Dots flavors, which is always a big win in my book.
Dippin' Dots are a win. But yeah, that's it for our trip to Lake Compounce. You gotta get out here. It's a fun park. See you next time.
Bye.